Okay. How do you think your social identity has shaped how you communicate with your friends and family?
Well, I feel like when I got here, I didn't speak Spanish that good because I knew it already.
Speak Spanish?
Oh, sorry, English. I didn't speak English that good, and I knew it, but
Mhm.
I spoke it like weirdly, and I still don't speak it like super fluently, but I started hanging out with some friends from here when I first got here because they were pretty much the only people I knew. So I kind of like shaped my dialect based on theirs.
Do you think social media and other like American type things had helped you accumulate to our culture?
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
they helped me like understand your humor, your guys' humor better.
Did the language, like our slang that Trenton and Rhett would use, would that confuse you?
I already knew the slang before
Mm.
I got here because I just like watch a lot of memes on TikTok that were on English, but yeah, so like some slang words when I got here, I didn't like the way they said them. I just didn't understand them at all.
Do you think being in America for about a year now has changed how you communicate with your mom than you did in Mexico?
Mm, I mean, we speak in English sometimes, which is something we didn't used to do in Mexico, but we still mostly just speak Spanish when it's just the two of us. So yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed. Hmm. Do you still find yourself when you're speaking in Mexican to like your family? Do you find yourself just using Spanglish more often now that you're in America, or did you use it then too? Did you kind of integrate American into your language?
I did use it then, but not as much as I do now. Yeah.
Okay, next question. In what ways do you think your cultural background has shaped your goals in life?
Well, before when I was in Mexico, I didn't like really know what I wanted to be, like for a career job.
Did they ever like, when I was in elementary school, they'd be like, you need to start thinking about your career now. I'll give you these worksheets and you're gonna think about it. Did you have to think about it when you were younger in Mexico?
They gave us like some career viewings in middle school, but that was it. We didn't get to like really get into like the career exploring to high school. And I got here when I first got to high school.
Do they usually go over careers in high school? Because they're like really focused on it here. Like every
Yeah,
Thursday.
they just go on and they just focus on careers until we start getting on high school. Yeah.
What do people usually go into there? Like I'd say here people go into nursing and mechanical stuff like that.
And people in Mexico mostly go for like lawyer stuff. Like my mom has a degree as a lawyer. Yeah.
What a surprise.
But there's too many of them now.
Hmm.
So it's mostly like office jobs and like number jobs, like accountant, like something to do with a bank maybe.
Mm-hmm. Was schooling different? Were they very strict? Do you think that would shape you differently?
They were very strict. I had a dress code.
Uniform?
Uniform. It was like gray pants. Well, no, gray like kind of. They were not jeans, but kind of like fancy pants, like gray fancy pants.
Yeah.
And a white shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And every like Monday and every Friday the 1st we have a mass and we have to go in like a suit.
A mass?
Yeah.
What is that?
Like when you go to church and the preacher gives mass.
Ah, you went to Catholic school.
Yeah, I went to a Catholic school.
Why'd you go to a Catholic school in Mexico?
My parents were Catholic.
Mm.
They wanted me to go to a private school.
Did you like going to private school? Do you think being in private instead of public helped you come to America and know your goals?
It definitely helped me a lot because they don't teach English in public school in Mexico.
How did private differ from public? How did that set you up differently?
Public schools in Mexico are like funded by the government and they're honestly pretty bad. So the teachers don't get paid a lot and like the schools are like sometimes like bad conditions, so it's just like horrible. But private school is something you actually have to pay for, obviously, and it's just it's just better. Yeah. it's a big difference.
Do you think if you had gone to public school then instead of now, like you do in America, do you think you would have been shaped differently and have different ideas of what you want to do now?
Probably, I probably wouldn't have learned English and when, like from before, and I would have started learning when I got here, so that would have been harder.
Yeah, it probably would have been harder to like accumulate.
Yeah.
Acclimate. Let's see. How do you think people from your culture view other people from the culture you're in now?
Like, how do people in Mexico view people from here?
Yeah, what did you hear about America before you came? What was your opinion before you came and how has it changed?
Well, I've gone to like America a few times before, so I kind of have like an idea of what that is, but I guess we don't really like people from here in Mexico.
Oh?
Yeah.
Not fans?
No, because like the Trump and like the border and like the constant fighting. So
Is it true they think we're all fat?
yes.
Dang it. Do they think we only eat fast food?
Yes.
Would you say the culture there is similar to the one here or not at all?
In some ways, like driving's the same pretty much the same rules, but school's different. Here you guys use like A and B and C to like grade stuff, and we just graded our like assignments from 1 to 10, and over the year for like all your assignments you get an average.
Like a GPA like we get?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Like every year or just into high school?
Every semester.
Huh. And does that count towards college there or does it not once you get into high school?
Like what starts counting towards college is when you get into high school. Like middle school and elementary doesn't, like college don't really look into that. At least I don't think.
I don't think they do here either.
Yeah.
How about, what value do you think is most important in your culture, such as family, money, independence, or success?
We believe like a lot of like in family, like just it's like pretty much our strongest bond. At least is what I believe. It's what I was taught. Like family comes first always.
Do you think most people would still say that current day in Mexico?
It depends who you're asking.
I see. How about, was the adaptation from Mexico to America easy?
Not at first. When when I got into school, where I didn't really know anybody, so I didn't have a lot of friends. But I kind of like made my way up, and I started like knowing people, so that got me like more into the environment here. Yeah.
Going to Safford, is there a lot of Spanish speakers there?
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
Spanish.
Did that make it easier coming, just having a bunch of people that speak your language, you know?
Yeah, I do have one friend from Peru who speaks Spanish too.
Do they speak the same Spanish in Peru as they do in Mexico?
No.
No?
They have different words.
Isn't there like Spain Spanish and Mexico Spanish?
Actually, I'm not too sure about that. But like every like country in South America like speaks Spanish a little different.
Was it easier going on our social media and already knowing what we talk about? Like, what if you had come to America and someone had said like, "No cat, brother"? Would that have been confusing for you if you weren't on social media at the time?
Probably, if I wasn't on social media, I would have just been astonished. I wouldn't have to say.
While you were in Mexico, was your social media still in English? Was that helpful if it was in English?
I still look at like some social media in Spanish. I still do, but like most of my stuff is English.
I see.
My parents like me to practice.
Is it common for kids in Mexico to learn English fluently while they're still there?
For some of them, yeah.
I don't know. Here we don't teach any other languages. Like in high school, you have to have 2 years, but I took 3 and I can barely form a sentence.
I took on middle school, each year I took French. Had 3 years of French, although I don't really remember anything about it.
I see. Was it
Yeah.
mandatory like in America? How you had to 2 years to graduate?
Yeah, it was mandatory.
Oh, goodness. Mm, what are some traditions you want to pass on to your kids?
I like them to learn how to like work like with their hands and not just be like spoiled brats. I want to like get them working like with good values, respect. You know,
Would you raise them up on Spanish or on English?
depends on where they're born.
Do you think you would find it important for them to know their culture as they grow up if they don't grow up in Mexico?
If they were born somewhere else, I would like still teach them like a little about Mexico, but I would probably like base their culture on the place they're born.
That'd probably make it easier for them to get used to where they're living.
Yeah.
How has your exposure to another culture, aka America, influenced your identity or beliefs from Mexico?
Well, when I got here,
How has living in America influenced your identity from living in Mexico? I don't know if that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when I got here, I kind of like saw both sides, like how you guys see us, and already knew how we guys see you. So it was kind of like a cultural crash, and I kind of like got a better understanding of how things actually were, like here and there. Well, I knew how things were there, but I confirmed some myths here that
Like
I
what?
wasn't sure it wasn't true. I was very scared of school shootings.
Yeah, that's I guess reasonable. That's not common in Mexico, is it?
No.
No.
Well, we do have like some school shootings, but like once every
Hmm.
I don't know, like 5 centuries.
What about like the type of music in the movies you watched? Was it relatively similar, or did you completely switch over? Like, did you start listening to more Americanized music when you came, or did you keep like?
I already listened to like some American music because my dad was like an 80s rock fan, and I already like since I was a kid, my parents like put me like movies or just series in English so I get like a better pronunciation and I could like understand it better.
Do you think that truly helped? I see that happen a lot.
I honestly think it did. Yeah. Like I had to like read with subtitles at first, but like after I started taking them off, I feel like that's when I didn't have such a strong accent because I had a bad accent too.
How about what is your biggest change from Mexico to America? All right. What do you think was the biggest difference or biggest change from Mexico to America?
I feel like people were the biggest difference, and by people I mean like the way they treat you, the way they like behave around you.
Would you say they're more open here or closed
No.
off? Like,
Well, some people are like really open, and that's how I got friends. But like most people are just like closed off. I feel.
closed off how? Like, they won't come and say hi and they won't smile at you?
No, it's not that. Like, I don't want them to like come say hi to me, but they just, I don't know, they look sad all the time.
Oh, do they look happier in Mexico? Are they more open in Mexico?
Maybe just my like perspective, and maybe I'm wrong, but it's probably because I'm from Mexico. But I feel like Mexican people were warmer.
Being here, do you think being here for more time would change your opinion on that? Do you think people would get warmer the more people you meet, or do you think that's like an absolute?
I think yeah, like people might get warmer, and I feel like also some people don't know how to speak to me because I say some things weirdly.
Do you get that often? Do you feel like sometimes speaking to Americans, they don't get what you're saying?
Yeah, all the time. Like they won't say it, but I know because I just hear myself and I'm just speaking gibberish.
Do you do that to us too? Like, if you don't understand what we're saying, like, do you just nod along and
I'll
agree?
just smile and nod.
Smile and nod. I love it. What about in terms of like foods and music and movies? What about that type of change to the people?
Foods. We still had like fast food chains, like 50% like at least like the food chains you guys have here.
Did you have a McDonald's in your town?
Yes.
I see. Is it just as popular there, or do people not like it as much?
It's popular. We have like a bunch of them.
What about our Mexican food within our town? Do you think it's pretty good, or do you think it's like, not too great, not authentic?
Depends on where I'm eating, honestly.
What do you think is the best one here?
The best one here, like fast food.
Like Mexican. Is it? Which
Oh,
one's the most
Mexican?
similar to where you came from?
The best Mexican fast food chain. Well, it's not a like a fast food chain. It was kind of like a restaurant, but it's called Casa de Toño, which means Toño's house.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting. I never heard of it.
I
Is it
mostly
here?
just went there like with my family, and it was like family reunions or dinner. So we just go there every like Sunday or Saturday for like an eating. So I really grew fond of that place.
Giddy. Did it remind you of home, or was it just like subpar?
The food was good, and it reminded me like meeting up with my family, so I liked
Oh.
that. Oh, and you wanna hear the music difference, like from here in Mexico?
Well, I've heard Mexican music, but I don't really get the appeal because I can't understand it. But is it similar to the songs we have here, like how they will sing about love and hate and how they
Yeah.
hate their cheating exes? Do they sing about all that in Mexico, or do they sing about different things, different
Like
topics?
songs in Spanish, or at least the ones that I used to listen to or hear around town, were like of like love and treason and cartels.
Is the cartel as prominent in Mexico as Americans think?
Fortunately, I never like got to experience like seeing any members of cartel or anything really bad, because I lived in Mexico City, that's in the capital, which is not the best zone, but it's pretty good compared to like the north where most cartels are.
What about coming to America? Did it change what you're interested in, like sports-wise, hobby-wise?
Well, not. It didn't really change my interest, but it changed kind of like the things I do, like my hobbies. So in Mexico, it was a city, Mexico City. So I just go like my friends like the mall.
I wish.
Went go karting, bowling, to the cinemas. We probably just like spend all the day on the mall. It was like our main activity.
Was it hard coming to Thatcher Stafford, being such a small town with nothing to do? Was it hard to find something to do while you didn't have really anyone to talk to or anything?
It was hard to find something to do. It still kind of is, but I like going fishing, which is something I couldn't really do in Mexico,
Why not?
because like the nearest like fishing spot was like 4 hours ago, and it was like people racing fish in like a tiny ass pond, and it was horrible. And it just wasn't worth it.
Is fishing not as popular in Mexico? It's really popular with the kids here.
It is really popular, but at least in Mexico City, there's not a lot of places to fish.
Did you like coming here and being able to go, or did you like being in Mexico City where you're from, and having go-karting, the mall and all that, like more industrial type stuff, like shopping type stuff? Or did you like coming here and having to find like something in the mountain to do and fishing and just hanging out with people?
I feel like coming here has made me more like capable and mature.
How
because
so?
because I was like a city boy before. I didn't like do any outdoor stuff, and I didn't really want to. But when I came here, I didn't like it at first, but I got like the hang of it over time, and I enjoy doing like actual like work things now.
Yeah.
Just because I just used to play Fortnite all day and go to the mall.
kind of found that odd how you got more mature when you came here, because I find a lot of the guys here just kind of play Fortnite and do nothing, just like you did. Oh, we're at 20 minutes. Woohoo!